Hello everybody. It is day 2 of Summerween, and it's really late right now. Actually, it's been kind of a busy day. This morning had to take my son, it is a Saturday morning, I had to take my son to t-ball practice because he wanted to do t-ball this summer, and we're really enjoying it so far. It was really fun. It was hilarious to watch all these kids trying out the different skills that you need for t-ball. Basically just kind of learning the rules of baseball. It was really cute, so I'm glad we did that this morning. And then I came back here, had video editing to do, and really did not get to that until much later than I planned on. I ended up having to take a nap, like really bad. I napped most of the day, actually, because I was not feeling 100%. I'm still feeling kind of gross. This head cold that my husband gave me has been getting kind of worse and worse. And I think this is the worst that it could be. Hopefully it won't be any worse tomorrow. So mostly I rested today. And now I'm just kind of sitting and thinking about reading. And so I am going to pick up the Paris apartment and keep going on that and hopefully get way farther than I am in it. But I just wanted to video this really fast just to check in on day 2 and just say that I am going to do more filming on day 3. So what I'll do is probably combine day 2 and day 3's footage together and just slap it together. I am waiting right now on day 1's footage to process fully because I got the editing done on the video, and we'll throw it up just as soon as I can get it up on YouTube. But of course that also takes like 30 minutes to an hour sometimes to get up the videos. Just depends on how busy YouTube is at the time. So anyway, working hard trying to do that, and yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't really film today. I just was not feeling it and not feeling well. So yeah, when I'll hopefully, fingers crossed, I feel way better tomorrow, and 1, can get some exercise in, and then 2, go ahead and get some more filming done and some more reading for sure. So it is what it is. But I hope you guys are enjoying your Summerween so far, and I will see you in just a little bit probably with the next clip. Bye for now. Hello, we're back. It is day 3 of Summerween, and I'm feeling much better today, thank goodness. So now I have a dirty house because I did not clean yesterday, so now the house is dirty, and I'm going to now listen to the Book of Life and do dishes and clean around the house because it's the perfect thing to do with a book on audiobooks. So I almost call them book on tape. I almost do that all the time because I'm old. And I like to call them book on tape, but it's just an audiobook now, just an audiobook. Anyway, so I guess that's the update for right now, and I did read some more of the Paris apartment last night, and I am like 20% through with that, and it's picking up. I'm still not quite sure my opinion of it yet, but it is definitely picking up. Anyway, that's it for now. Bye. Taking the dog outside, yay. This Book of Life, so good. It is so good. I'm enjoying it so much. Dropped by Target really quick to go pick up some essentials. Now I'm probably going to head to the grocery store. All the while driving and going about listening to the Book of Life, which has been really good so far. And I'm enjoying the crap out of it. Bye. Hello. It is day 4 of the vlog, which is for Summerween. That's right. I forgot what we were even doing. It's so sad. I am sitting and trying to get some work done, although I'm not being the most productive I have ever been on a Monday, to be perfectly honest. I'm at the end of this cold, whatever this is. Probably was at the end of it yesterday, and now I'm just kind of coughing up the rest of the junk, which is freaking amazing. I hate it when in the summertime you get a head cold or you get a flu or something like that and you end up sick somehow. And then, it's so nice outside, but you're sick. So dumb. Anyway, I went for a jog yesterday with the dog, and that was really fun. Came back, took a shower, did some more reading, and mostly did a lot of listening. Stop it. You don't need to lick me. The dog's licking my arm. Mostly did a lot of listening to the Book of Life. And then once the evening rolled around, I read some more of The Paris Apartment. So it has been that kind of day. I'm putting on some basic Bath and Body Works Rose. So angry with Bath and Body Works right now, man. The moisturizing body wash that they had for Rose, I would buy that every couple of months or so. Like every 6 months I'd buy a new one because I didn't go through it very fast. I don't tend to use body wash really quickly. They don't make the moisturizing body wash anymore for the Rose scent, which that's a staple scent. I'm sorry. It smells so good. It has a cult following, and yet they will not release the moisturizing body wash. All they have is just the Ultra Shea, and then the other, I think it's a gel, the body wash gel, which it does not have the moisture content that I need for my skin. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm just so angry. So angry at Bath and Body Works. I love it. I absolutely love that one, and they just will not put it back out again. I've been waiting and waiting for months and months. Maybe it'll come back out during like Christmas or something, and then I can stock up. But as of yet, all they've been pushing out is just this moisturizer, which is fine. I mean, I've had this particular moisturizer for like over a year now, and I haven't used all of it. When I want a floral, I always reach for a rose. And let's see here, what's the other one that I really like? It's not Tom Ford. I like the Jo Malone rose also. It's red roses. And it's really good. I use that for perfume sometimes. But when I'm in the mood for a floral, it's usually where I go, is either the Bath & Body Works rose or the Jo Malone rose. And I'm just angry with Bath & Body Works. I'm just ranting for no reason about that. Anyway, let me see here. What else do we got going on for Summerween today? Like I said, I'm just basically working. And I have decided I needed a little bit of fallness in my life, so I have the flannel candle going. It's probably not the safest thing for me to be holding it, but it's not too hot. It's my favorite scent. Oh my gosh, it's so good. As far as like fall scents go, I love anything with a bergamot scent. Put that back without causing a spill or something. I like anything with bergamot and musky. That's the kind of fall scents I like. Leaves is another one that's pretty good, but it just has too much apple for my taste in there, and I don't like that fake apple smell. It's not for me, but it's pretty decent. So they've got the fall candles at Bath and Body Works. If you want them, go get them. So, anywho, just checking in, not really much going on. I think I'm going to film a book haul this afternoon after I get done working here and get off of some calls, and then I'll try and get this posted up after that. Just trying to make the vlog a bit more interesting this week instead of me just talking about a few of the books that I have been listening to and reading. I'm really enjoying the Book of Life, though. It is everything that you want when you are listening to a series and you start getting invested in the characters and you want to know what is going to happen to those characters next. And not just the main two characters, but now the author has kind of figured out, other characters in the book are also pretty interesting. So let's bring them in and bring some more attention to their storylines and their backgrounds and all of that. And so it's getting interesting. I'm starting to like a few more of the characters in it. Apparently the guy Gallowglass, he's pretty popular in this series. And I don't know, I don't see the appeal quite yet. I think he's like Scottish, maybe Irish. I forget exactly, but he's got an accent for sure. And yeah, people are pretty interested in him because I was just kind of Googling some stuff about the series itself, and his name kept popping up. And I'm like, oh, well, maybe I should pay attention to this Gallowglass guy a little bit more. Anyway, but yeah, Book of Life is great. And then the Paris apartment is picking up. It's getting a little scarier, a little bit more claustrophobic, really. I think that's what I'm enjoying so much about it, is that claustrophobia and just the fear of like being locked into a place and not being able to get out. It's been pretty cool. There's been a lot of that in it. Not a ton of atmosphere outside of the building itself, though. A lot of the story is happening in this French apartment not complex, but building. A very old building that was broken up into apartments, like centuries ago or something like that. And it is claustrophobic, but everything is happening in this one place, which is pretty cool. So I think that's all for now as far as what I'm reading, but I'm enjoying the Summerween so far. It's pretty exciting. It's really fun. And I hope you guys are enjoying any of the books that you're reading and listening to as well. Let me know what those are. I'd love to know. So anyway, cut here, and then I should be back with a book haul of all just kind of the random things I've been picking up over the last couple of months. We'll see you then. Bye-bye. Hello. Back with the actual book haul. So I have quite a few here. It's really surprising to me how many there are actually, which is kind of scary. But I think I've broken them up into how we're going to do this. So I think what I'm going to do is cover fantasy stuff first. Then we'll go into the literature, which is fictional literature. And then we will go into nonfiction from there. So that will be the order of things. Of course, the order of the authors, I'm not ordering that at all. So we'll just go through it like I said. Not worry about like alphabetical. We'll not worry about alphabetical order at all. So, all right. So first up, manga that I purchased recently. Villains Are Destined to Die. As you all know, I have read this for Summerween, and it was really good, actually. I would recommend anybody read this. Fantastic book. Gets really interesting at the second part of it. And I want to see if I can get my hands on the next volume, actually, because I'm interested in what happens next. So there's that one. Then I picked up a copy of House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas because I did not own an actual physical copy of it. I did pay full price for this one, although it was about $5 off from half price books because they happen to have a physical copy of it and in really good condition. And I am very happy with it. Sarah, man, your books are just chonky, lady. I love you still, though, and I'm going to try and get my hands on House of Sky and Breath next. I want to just keep getting them in this paperback format. I really prefer it. It feels better in my hands, so I think I'm just going to keep getting the paperback editions of any Sarah J. Maas, and I don't really feel like spending a whole lot of money on, really fancy editions, although that Fairy Loot edition that comes with both of them, they're ridiculously expensive, but they're so pretty. Oh, they're so pretty. That that may happen in the future, but I'm not sure yet. I don't really want to spend that much money. Next up, in the fantasy, I decided to get all 3 of Holly Black's books in the Cruel Prince series, The Wicked King and The Queen of Nothing, because when I listened to these last month and at the very end of May, I fell in love, absolutely fell in love with these books, with these characters, and I really wanted to read them again at some point. So I went ahead and picked up copies at Barnes & Noble, and they were having a buy one, get one half off. So I figured, hey, why not? I might as well buy an entire series if we're doing a buy one, get one half off. So that worked out really well. Queen of Nothing was okay, but it had a really interesting ending. But I thought that The Cruel Prince was probably the best book out of it, and then The Wicked King after that. But they are just really good. So if you're wanting a fantasy, wanting something after reading Sarah J. Maas especially, I would definitely suggest Holly King's series of The Wicked Prince. Or The Cruel Prince, I'm sorry. I would definitely suggest Holly Black's. I would definitely suggest Holly Black's series, The Cruel Prince, and so on from there. So now we're going to literature, and I think what I'll do is the classics first. So I went on a bit of a buying spree, I feel like, at half-price books. And I really thought that this copy was really nice from Scribner. And this is The Sun Also Rises by Ernest Hemingway. Looking forward to reading this. As far as I know, it takes place in Paris and then also in Spain. And they go to the running of the bulls. And I guess there's a lot of drinking involved. I think that this is the one I'll probably read next by Ernest Hemingway. His shorter book, The Old Man and the Sea, was exceptional. And I've also read A Movable Feast as well by him, and I thought that A Movable Feast was also very good. So I'm looking forward to The Sun Also Rises. Also by Ernest Hemingway that I picked up was Farewell to Arms. I've not seen this cover before, so I thought I'd go ahead and pick it up again. Again, this is by Scribner. And really, really nice. The Hemingway Library Edition. And I don't know if this edition includes all of the alternate endings or not. It looks like that there is a section of alternate endings, so maybe this does include, yeah, it looks like it does include all of the alternate endings for it. I have heard things about this, and I've heard that it will make you cry. So I'm going to be prepared to just weep my eyes out, I suppose. The Old Man and the Sea also made me very emotional. So I'm hoping this will have a similar effect. We'll see. Also in the classics realm, I think I shared this in another vlog, I think last month, The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. And a children's classic. I read it a long, long time ago and think I need to read it again as an adult because I remember loving it as a child. And so I kind of want to see what I think of it now as an adult. Hopefully it still holds up in my mind. Where Angels Fear to Tread by E.M. Forster. I picked up this also at Half Price Books. Very interested in reading this one. I really enjoyed the last Forster that I read, which was A Room with a View. And this is short, and I hope that it's going to be just excellent. There was a little book box that is pretty close to my kids' school that I didn't know existed because it wasn't on the map that's around my area. I just happened to be driving through the neighborhood from going to like a garage sale down the street, and I saw the book box, and I was like, oh, let's stop there really quick and see if there's anything good. And there were some treasures in here. I tell you what, somebody's got good taste in that neighborhood. My Antonia by Willa Cather is in here, and it looks really interesting. It is about two children, I think, growing up in the Midwest. And one of them comes from a family of immigrants, I believe. The other, I'm not sure. But it is about, I think, a boy and a girl growing up together. And I think this is from the boy's perspective as well. But it looks very interesting. And I am very interested in reading it and looking forward to it. So it has Omaha in here. And I guess they talk about the travel from New York to Omaha and maybe some other places as well. But I think all of it just takes place in the Midwest. So Midwest girl, all of the Midwest books I've read so far have been treasures. Absolutely wonderful because I get a feeling of this place because I live here. But really cool. Hoping it's great. The next one I found in the box was The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton. This is on my list of books I want to read. And so when I saw it in the book box, I was absolutely thrilled. It's got a little bit of schmutz on it, though, I guess from the book box. But yeah, it's nice. It's gorgeous. I cannot wait to read this. I know that this is one of Edith Wharton's best books. I'm very certain that I watched not a retelling, but I watched a version of The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton, though I'm not remembering when that was. But I have a feeling I'm really going to enjoy this book a lot. And I hope it's awesome. I really do. Then we have Beloved by Toni Morrison. I picked this one up at one of the local little bookshops that we have, and I think it was a really cheap price, if I believe so. Maybe been around $7. I don't know. Not too bad. It's called Prospero's Books. It is in Westport? No. Prospero's Books. It's in Kansas City. It's on 39th Street in Kansas City. It's probably one of the oldest independent booksellers that's in Kansas City. I really, really hope that Beloved is good. Toni Morrison seems like a prolific writer because she has written a number of books. I'm hoping it's really good. I'm hoping I'll love it. I've heard mixed things about this. I have heard it is very sad, and the circumstances in here are just heartrending. And I don't know. This is definitely going to be a sad book for me, so I've got to kind of shore myself up, prepare myself for Beloved. So we'll see. We will see. Then we will move on to more contemporary literature, we'll say. First one, Bridget Jones's Diary. I am reading this for the Jane Austen July. This is a retelling of Pride and Prejudice, apparently. I am very far into it. I think I'm still at like 100 pages so far. I have had to put it down to continue on with Summerween and to finish up my Summerween reading, which I'll be pretty close to finishing here pretty soon. And once I'm done with the Summerween reading, I'm picking this right back up because it is hilarious. It is funny. I enjoy it so much. And it's just a blast from the 90s past. It's a joy to read. And I haven't seen really the parallels yet to Pride and Prejudice, but I'm sure they're there. And when I see them, I will report back. Sally Rooney's Normal People. I picked this up from, let's see here, did I get this one at Half Price Books? I think I did. I picked this one up at Half Price Books because I saw it on the shelf and don't really ever see this one on the shelf there. So I was like, oh, let's get this because I've heard about it and it looks like it's really interesting. It's supposed to be a romance, I believe, and it's probably like an alternative romance. Maybe looking at just, kind of the oddities around romantic relationships. So we will see. I am really interested in reading that and seeing what it's about. I got myself a copy from the buy one get one sale at Barnes & Noble of The Secret History. I just really wanted to own a copy of it for myself and annotate the crap out of it because it's a paperback book, and I'm not going to care if I annotate a paperback book. I don't think I have much to say about it. I really enjoyed The Secret History when I read it the first time and really can't wait to read it again. I have The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt, and I think I will read that first and then read The Secret History over again at some point in the very near future. I think I want to read this in the fall because I think it starts out in the fall and then goes into the winter time, just kind of for the vibes. I like this book because it's all about those college, academic vibes, and I absolutely adore that sort of thing. So can't wait to read this again. Then I picked up from also the Barnes & Noble buy one get one half price. I spent a lot of money at Barnes & Noble apparently, but Ishiguro's Never Let Me Go, because this also won the Nobel Prize. And I am very interested in reading this. I have heard all kinds of good things about it, and I kind of don't want to spoil myself, so I haven't really looked at the back at all. If it's a Nobel Prize winning book, I want to be surprised, shocked, awed, just my jaw on the floor. I want the full effect of it. So hopefully this will just knock my socks off. So I'm probably going to be reading this really soon too. We shall see. Then I saw this at Half Price Books, and I about threw a fit because I had not seen this version around Half Price Books at all. But 1Q84 by Haruki Murakami. Isn't this just the coolest plastic box? Oh, I can't get over it. It's just so cool. And then it's got the book 1Q84 broken up into the 3 different parts. So I think when I'm ready to approach this one, it will be a lot more digestible for me than reading the whole big book put together. And it looks really cool. Like the inside of it, the text looks all right. The text looks nice, but it's got, some pictures in the front, and it looks like quotes. And then like one. That's a huge one. I like the typography usage in there. It's just interesting. I just think it's going to be really interesting to read the book in this format because you have all 3 parts instead of just one giant book. And you get this cool plastic sheath thing to protect your nice paperback books. And it makes kind of I think it's the Earth. Oh no, it's the moon. Yeah, it's like part of the moon. It's really, I don't know. I just think it was so cool. So there you go. And we're down to the last couple of books. So I finally dug up and I found my copy of The Hero with a Thousand Faces. So I thought I would just throw that in there because I looked and looked and looked around and it wasn't in any boxes that I could see. And I started freaking out thinking, oh no, did I sell it? Did I get rid of it? Did I pitch it in the garbage can on accident? Did I do something weird? No, I found it. It was just buried at the bottom of a bunch of other books that were in my room that I hadn't put away yet. So anyway, have this now. Very happy I have it. And then also, again, while I was at Barnes & Noble, they happened to have the last copy that they had on the shelf Julia Child's My Life in France. So I went ahead and picked it up because I felt like I needed to have it in my library. And I think I will reread this at some point soon because there were all kinds of interesting things that she talked about in this book. And I would love to reread it because at the time I found it so inspirational, and maybe I could use that inspiration again. So that is the crazy amount of material that I have purchased in the last probably 3 months. Yeah. And I've not purchased much more than that, I'm pretty sure. I haven't purchased more audiobooks. I haven't really purchased more ebooks because all the ebooks I've been getting lately have been off of Libby. So yeah, this is in any case, this is everything physical that I have bought in the last few months. And it's a lot. So I have decided to slow down, not put myself on a ban, but to definitely slow down. I have a lot I need to read and not just fill up on my shelves, which is a common issue in this community I have seen. So, but yeah, I think again, out of all these books, oh man, I'm trying to think of what, like, ranking which ones I really want to read again, and I'm not rereads, just reads. You know, finish, Bridget Jones' Diary will be the first one I finished. But then after that, I think that these three, My Antonia, Never Let Me Go, and then Normal People, are going to be the three I pick up next for sure. And I'm just not sure. I think my mood is going to depend on it a lot. Which one I pick up, and maybe the amount of time that I have, because I'm sure that My Antonia will be much shorter than the rest because it's only like 160 pages, so that'll be really quick. But anyway, these three are the three that I will want to get to as soon as possible. So that's it. That is my book haul. So I hope you enjoyed, and I don't know if I'm gonna end it here or if I'm gonna keep filming. We'll see. I may film tomorrow and then wrap it up for, let's see here. So tomorrow is Thursday. Yeah. Yes, tomorrow is Thursday because today's Wednesday because this is the day after yesterday. Oh, I didn't do any filming yesterday, really. But I will do a wrap-up, I think, and just kind of wrap up the rest of this week in one video. Because I got to tell you, trying to film all week long and having a life outside of YouTube is near impossible. It's very time-consuming. So I will definitely just do a wrap-up and then get all of this together and then out onto YouTube as soon as possible. So anyway, whatever's next then. We'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye. Hi everybody. I'm here to wrap up the video for Summerween. Today is actually Friday and Summerween ended on Thursday yesterday. So I've only finished 2 of the 3 books that I planned on reading, which is fine. There's no huge deal there, no huge commitment as to I have to finish these on time, exactly as I planned, that sort of thing. It's no big deal. So, Villains Are Destined to Die, of course, I read on the first day, and that was really, really quick read. And then I listened to the 3rd book in the All Souls trilogy, which was the Book of Life. So I finished both of those out. And then I am most of the way through The Paris Apartment right now. I think I'm like 40% through. I may not have updated my Goodreads yet, but I'm like 40% through of that. And so far, so good. I am going to finish it. So I'll probably go ahead and finish it over this weekend as things kind of move along. It got to be a really busy week this week, so I ended up not vlogging every single day, which, it's okay. I have a feeling that right now my life as it is currently is not going to be very good, and it's just so busy right now. It's not going to be a good time to vlog every single day. I've got lots of kid commitments, personal commitments, and this year's actually shaping up to be really busy too in my professional life as well. So it's just a big busy bag of things to do. But we're still going to keep doing YouTube because I like doing this. It's really fun. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed your Summerween. I know I did. I'm going to do this next year. This is like really, really fun. It gives me an opportunity to pick out books that are thrillers, that are spooky, scary, that are just things that I don't normally read on a consistent basis right now, and just kind of outside of my, my zone, my regular comfortable zone. So I think that's really good. Like I said, I hope that your Summerween was great too, and I hope that you continue to do it next year as well. If you like this content, please like and subscribe, and I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.